Now, as you can see, we do have some limited visibility today due to the snow, okay? So I want to take that in consideration, and once again, that will be annotated in the report. Generally, we like to look at your service walks and make sure they're not sloped toward the home, but obviously you can see that we do have some restricted visibility here today, okay? But I do like to look at all your gutter systems, your downspouts. I want to make sure they're extended and push water away from the foundation itself. Okay, and your home does have good downspouts and good extensions. Your gutters are actually sloped properly also, okay? So let's move over here to the deck. Here we have the deck. Once again, balusters, railing, the height, the actual tread width, things of that nature. We're all good to go here, okay? When I'm looking at the attachment of the deck and the deck supports, joists and things of that nature, I like to see a lot of metal, okay? I see lag bolts, I see brackets, okay? That's what I like to see. I don't like to see any just toenailing in or anything like that, but we don't have any of that here, okay? We have no cracking, as you can see. There's no cracking. Actually, the base of this is actually elevated, so there's no wood in contact with soil, because that can create rotting, okay? That can actually give a concealed entry point for wood-destroying insects, things like that. So all in all, the deck is good to go and satisfactory. So let's move over here. Once again, I'm looking at the downspouts, looking at the window sills for caulking separation and actually the slope. Now here, we have two condensers, okay? So generally just obviously a visual inspection of the condenser. Once again, we're slightly restricted due to some of the snow, but we can tell that the units are slightly not level, okay? And when they're not level, that can actually shorten the life expectancy of these units. They're rated for 8 to 12 years. These are only 2 years old, but I am gonna recommend to have them leveled out to help with functionality, okay? But all in all, you got the outside disconnect located here for this unit and there for that unit. So we're good to go on this. We're moving up here. One thing I like to look at is the actual grade of the terrain around the home. You can see that on this corner here, we do have a slight grade toward the home. And what that does, that brings surface water back to the foundation. So whenever I was in the basement, that's where I really looked for water intrusion, bulging, heaving, things like that. Because water, surface water can come, gather around the foundation, freeze, expand, things of that nature. But we're good to go here. I just recommend, and I will write this in a report, we'll go ahead and monitor this corner of the basement. Now, the actual roof of this home, they're rated for 30-year architectural shingles, okay? We got up on the roof, we took a look at it. Once again, we do have some limited visibility, but I looked at your flashing, things of that nature. It's done in a very professional manner. I don't want to see a lot of nail heads. I don't want to see the improper stagger, anything like that. It's done in a very professional manner, and it's only approximately 2 to 3 years old. So we definitely have a large life expectancy left on it. And let's not forget that in the attic, we felt great ventilation, okay? Once again, that's gonna help those roof shingles achieve their full life expectancy, okay? So anyways, that concludes my exterior roof walk through outside. So let's move inside and we'll sum everything up for you. All right, so we're back. Real quick summary of what I did. It was a real quick walkthrough with the client, okay? Obviously, there was no client there to ask me questions, anything of that nature. So I tried to address what the client actually generally asks us and what they want to know in the importance of it, okay? Obviously, we talked about some life expectancies and things of that nature, but that's what people want to hear. They want to know that their home is going to last, it's safe. Okay, so that's what we really harp on during the walkthrough. Now, it's going to be a little different in our report, okay? Our report is going to be a lot more detailed. We follow the standards of practice of ASHI, okay? It's heavily scrutinized by them, okay? So we definitely reread the reports that we write, and we ensure that we're within those standards of practice. Once again, this was a walkthrough. It was a very brief walkthrough of how we go about business. But once again, the report, once it's getting to the client, they'll actually understand it instead of finally, for the first time hearing something, we actually talked a little bit about it in the actual walkthrough, you know, safety concerns, things of that nature. So pretty much just what was going on. So once again, Lucas Saban with Allison Enterprise, signing out.